Hey guys, so I just wanted to oh, I feel like I'm starting a YouTube video here. Sorry about that. Hey guys. Anyways, I just wanted to show you what's going on with the centrifugal switch because I didn't do that when we were online on MS Teams here this morning. But coming out of our motor here, we've got the centrifugal switch, which is the gravity switch. So it's coupled to the shaft of the motor here. And what's going on? There's little weighted contacts on springs that when this shaft is spinning, they fling out and they change position. So if they're normally open, they fling out and make contact with the closed contacts, and if they're normally closed, they break contact with that normally closed contact when they fling out and open up. So on this box here, I've got a reverse circuit and a forward circuit. So depending on which direction I spin the shaft of this motor, it's going to change or not change the position of the contacts here. So reverse on this side, forward on this side. It's got penciled in on this little box here, which is super handy. Now, of course, when you use this in the field, you won't have a little box here with terminals, but you'll have leads coming out of your centrifugal switch that will be labeled and referred to on some sort of diagram. So just a heads up there. We've got a common here, and we've got a normally open and normally closed. So the way I've got this rigged up here is I've got the common and normally open connected into my ohm meter on the continuity setting. So when normally open turns to closed, we're going to hear a beep, and then I'll change the contacts over to normally closed and we'll spin the shaft and see if we can hear the beep disappear. So first, I guess we have to figure out which direction to spin this for reverse and forward. So when we hear that beep start up, that means I am spinning the shaft in the correct direction to change the contact. So we want reverse. If I push down here, nothing happens. If I push up, oh, look at that, we heard a beep. So this is the reverse by spinning, I guess that would be clockwise. We're spinning in the reverse direction of rotation for this motor and changing those contacts from normally open to closed. So let's see what happens here if I take the centrifugal switch, pop it into the normally closed terminal. We can see that's beeping. We've got continuity. If we spin the motor, those normally closed contacts change to open. And that works great. So let's swap over these leads here. I'm going to change. I can do this live. Doesn't matter. Nothing's energized. I'm just using my hand to push the motor. It's just the continuity setting on the meter. So let's start normally open again. This is forward. So whereas I was pushing the shaft of the motor for clockwise direction of rotation, I should be changing the leads, or the state of the contacts if I pull in counterclockwise. Yep, we can hear that. There we go. Let's try it out in normally closed. We should be getting a beep. Oh, look at that. Interesting. It's not enough for a beep, but it's registering that there is some resistance there. It's not open line. So isn't that interesting? I might have to put a note that we have to fix that. Or again, as before, it could be my lead, but pulling on this. Oh, there. Okay, so now it popped open. So whatever was holding it up and giving us a resistive reading instead of a beep, it's fixed itself somehow inside. So now we're getting a beep because it is normally closed. When I spun the shaft, it did stop. So I'm gonna, wait, this way? Yeah, there we go, got it right. So when it's spinning, the normally closed contacts open. When it stops spinning, they pop back closed again. So anywho, just wanted to show you how that centrifugal switch or zero speed switch works. Let's turn this off, that beeping is obnoxious. When you are using this switch, well, you can use it for any number of things. You can use it in your control circuit even. We saw a couple of examples. For one, there was plugging a motor to stop, anti-plugging, which is preventing you guys, or preventing anyone from putting a motor or changing direction of rotation of the motor while it's still operating in one direction or still slowing down in one direction. And then I think we saw another example. What was that? There was timer circuits, there was something else. Just to indicate that there is motion in your motor. So there could be a control circuit operation that depends on movement of the motor, whether in one direction or another, and that's another time to use a centrifugal switch, just to prove rotation of the motor. Make sure you don't have your control circuit saying something that isn't happening on your motor. So, anywho, thank you, bye-bye.